All right, so we're going to go over the first light beacon indicator, and I have it right here. I'm going to turn it on, and this is what it looks like. This is an indicator that I did build. It is based off my strategy. Um, First light beacon by Breakout Hunter, and we're going to go over some how it works, how I use it, and some settings. Okay, so first of all, I've got these zones disabled. We're just going to go over the meat, bare bones. This right here and this right here does not matter when we're in scalping mode. My interval time right now is going to be 45 minutes. Interval labels is on. Color candles is enabled. And I've got all of these unselected right here. This just puts a green and red line on the indicator itself, and then a 50% line where you can use this like just to remind you shorting and buying or whatever. I just have it on gray just to keep it in the background. It makes it nice and pretty looking. And basically, what we're gonna do, and this is a trade I did take today. It was a little over 12 RR. This is a typical trade that you'll be able to take with this indicator. How it works is this new zone is created, and we're basically looking just for market structure. We're looking for price to go up, down, up. When the candle is blue and it crosses back up through it, what we want to do is we want to buy, put our stop loss underneath the gray zone, and then we want to target the high. So whatever you're comfortable doing, or if you just want to trail, but I did go up to the high up here, and actually no, I got to this high, and then I scalped the rest of the way up. But you could have just gone to the high, and that would have been a 22.27 RR trade, 22 tick stop loss with 501 tick win. And that is how you do what I call as an RTS return to supply. You're getting in at the bottom of the demand. You know it's the demand, and it goes up. That is how you catch those trades right there. And then what you can do is, if you don't want to take the long trades and you just want to scalp, you can go, okay, so you can get an alert for when this zone is created. You don't want to take any trades after about 30% of the candle move of this zone being created. You just want to wait for the next ones. This will stop you from over trading. This will give you laser entries, and it'll give you really good trades. If you're scalping, so you wait, you create zone created, comes down. The gray is we're in chop. Yellow is, hey, something might happen. Blue is we're going long. Pink is we are short. And so what you want to do is wait for zone to be created. Comes over gray, bounces up through it, and then you can go ahead and get into your scalp however you want to do that. And the gray zone is giving you a very good place to put stop losses and trail your stop losses up to a point where it's already going to hit a high or something like that. So you can come over here. And that's what I did to get the rest of this move, is I got in like this and I targeted the high and I trailed my stop up to here. I did live stream this trade earlier. So you can go look at this trade actually happening live. And then if we want to get into, say you want to scalp, say you want to find a trade every 5 minutes. I call this the $1,000 5 minute. So basically we want to go to 5 minutes on this right here. And then this is going to actually generate zones on 5 minutes. And yes, I am using 15-second candles. Okay. The 15-second candles, we're using data from a 15-minute candle. These zones right here are creating a moving support and resistance zone for the candle, and it regenerates every time this zone is created. So basically what we're looking for is, these would be easy. I'll show you harder ones. So we're looking at 5-minute candles being created. We're getting the market structure right here, bounces back, then it comes back down. And then we get an engulfing candle breaking through that 5 minutes resistance. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy that, and we're going to put our stop loss under that candle, and we're going to go ahead and take 60 ticks, 50 ticks, 40 ticks, whatever you want to do, risk to reward, however you want to do it. And then we're going to go to the next. So I like to do 40 ticks. 40 ticks is my go-to for NASDAQ. And I do five minis. It gets you $1,000 every 40 ticks. So basically you can make $1,000 every 5 minutes doing this. So we're going to go right out the rip. New zone created. We get an engulfing candle blue. We're going to buy that. And then our stop loss is going to have to be that candle. And we're going to go 40 ticks right there. And here is 40 ticks right here. And this is how you can scalp that. There's another $1,000. And then here we go. We get right out the rip. We get another blue candle on creation. I'm going to buy that right there. I'm going to put my stop loss under it. And I'm going to go 40 ticks. There's another $1,000. And I'm going to get, okay, so this is where it starts to get a little tricky. We get a zone created where gray candles are for this and that. But up, we switch under blow up. Oh, and then we get a blue engulfing candle that's busted through the zone. So we're going to buy that. We're going to put our stop loss underneath it. And we're going to go 40 ticks. And there's another $1,000, right? So, and then the next, and these are all pretty much done before the 5 minutes is up. So here's another one. Here's a yellow. We don't want to take that. We want to take this blue that kind of engulfs, but it did wick these zones, so that's good enough for me. And we're going to go 40 ticks. All right, so there's, and stop loss is going to underneath that candle. There's another $40,000 or another $1,000. So right here, we know, boom, boom, there's no blue. Okay, something's happening that's changing. We're probably in a consolidation period and we're getting a lot of gray candles. So what we want to do is wait for the next 5 minutes to go through, which would have been a win. And then we don't take that. We just use it as confirmation to start again. So we come over here. This one goes blue. This would have been 40 ticks from that point. So we're going, okay, bam. We're going white up. We're going blue. Bam. We're taking it to the bottom of the thing. We're going 40 ticks right here. And there's another $1,000. And then we can do another one. And then this one you probably would have ended up losing, but that's okay because you won how many of these $40,000 or $10,000? I'm sorry, $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You won 7 of the $1,000 40 tick scalps, and you lost one over here at the top. And you might have lost this one if you weren't paying attention, but we're gonna have losses. But that's still a really good hour because that's an hour right there that you made $6,000 or $7,000 using this to scalp. These zones are never wrong. This, and if you want to see a replay of it, here we go. We'll do this so that you can see how it works. Boom, 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 boom. And this is where we had our pause because we got into a consolidation. After every impulse, we consolidate and then we impulse again. That's how the market moves. It's the same with candles. Everything that you know about higher time frames and higher candles and everything else is the same thing with the lower ones. They do the same thing. They impulse, they consolidate, they impulse, they consolidate, they impulse, they consolidate. That's just how the market moves. Now, here's the cool thing is you can always add a second installation of this on your screen and you can run the higher time frames. Now, this is what that is. You go to intraday. We're going to go to day open where you don't want zones enabled. We don't want this. We don't want that. We don't want this. We want intervals. And we're going to go over here. What this is going to do is this is going to be the moving support and resistance from, let me turn off these, this right here. Moving support and resistance from the beginning of the session. So that's 6 p.m. the day before. Now I want you to look at price bouncing off of this zone. Here you go. This is a trade. This is a trade. This is a trade. These could be trades if you wanted. This is a trade. Now we're shorting. These are trades. Now we're going back up. These are trades. These are trades. These are trades. These are trades. These are trades everywhere. This is telling you market direction. Now, here is the really cool thing. If you don't like to trade all that, that's overnight stuff. You want to trade the market open and you want to trade like range breaks. You want to get out the 15-minute range break. You want to trade the break at 10:30 or 9:30. Okay, first of all, you can go to the 9:30 zone right here. So we're going to go trade 9:30. So here's 9:30. So there's no trade. We're consolidating. We're inside of the zone. You don't want to be trading anything. These little breakouts, you can scalp these and scalp those. All right, and then scalp this, and then maybe scalp back up if you're advanced, and you scalp this out here and whatever, and scalp down. But now we're getting into 10 a.m. So we'll go over back to our little indicator. We'll go over here and switch this to 10 to 10:30 zone. And if you see, it just recalculated. And when you get to 11 o'clock, that's when the range break happened today. And look at this right here. Boom. If you want to trade the retests, this is a retest. You wait for the retest, and then you enter into your short right here. This is going to happen every day. You're going to be able to see this every day. So here is, what day is this? This was Tuesday, 9 a.m., 9 a.m. Here's the range break at, it didn't happen until noon. Slammed down. Here's Monday at 9 a.m. This one just, 9 a.m. right here. Here's your range break right here, but we didn't get much movement on. It's a Monday, but it shows you the rejections. So you could have gotten some trades later, and this was overnight right here. So if you're trading during Asia, this is really going to help you find a direction that it's going because you're looking for the bounces off that. And that is how you use it to find bias or find breaks during looking for your scalping periods, or I'm sorry, your range breaks. That's how I use it right there, and then use the open to find everything else. And then we are going to go back into scalping mode, and we're gonna not sessions. We're gonna turn these on both at the same time. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna have them both on, and we're going to look right here. So you had your, if this is the, what is this, 5 minutes? Yep. So we have a 5 minute setting on. We go out, cross back under, and it comes down and it breaks this zone here. And then here is a retest that you could enter back on. And then here is the main retest that you can enter. Look at the entry that it gives you after the retest, and it slams down. It slams down. And we keep getting purple, 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 purple. You can use something to trail with, whatever you want to do to stay into the trade, or you just want to scalp the down movements each time that a new candle is formed, whatever you want to do. But this is going to give you laser entries. This is going to keep you in trades longer, and this is never wrong.